to the Texas Motor Speedway. You are on board with second place running Travis Gregg in only his third ever race. Right in front of him, Tiago Medeiros, who has clinched the championship for this, the Menard's Infiniti Pro Series. 4 drivers at the front of the pack right now. Is it anybody's game, Robbie?
Yeah, it is anyone's game. And these guys are staying single file, and they are breaking away from the 5th place car that is led by Simmons, and that's got P.J. Chesson and John Herb. That's the next group. These guys are being very smart in terms of the way they're breaking away. But it's interesting. We're on board there, like you say, with Travis Gregg. His car looks like it's handling pretty well. Just from looking at his steering input, it's really rolling through the corner well. Look at that. There, he got out of the throttle. So he's staying back there. That's good thinking.
I think Jamie's got an update for us. Jamie Little?
Well, Cameron, I believe the number 5 and number 11 cars are both being powered by the memory of actor Christopher Reeves, who died 1 week ago. Their owner, Sam Schmidt, had a working relationship with Christopher, and Sam himself is a quadriplegic. So they work closely together. He's mourning Christopher's loss, and he's running stickers on both cars in his memory.
And Christopher Reeve, a great activist. I also have a friend, Chris Ackerman, who's a quadriplegic, and he looks forward to a lot of things that Sam Schmidt is doing. And right now, his race cars are doing an unbelievable job. And you saw there in the dogleg, looks like Travis Gregg has a little bit of a different line. You see him like kind of coming behind Tiago. What's going on there?
Yeah, you know, when we saw that from the onboard, I'm not sure if all of a sudden he got down on the white line and then jerked the car up. What he's doing there through the corner, when you see him just get a little bit on the high side of Tiago, he's just getting in a little cleaner air. He's getting the right side of that car in cleaner air, so the car's just more consistent through that corner. But as you know, we look on board there, his input on that steering wheel, he's just rolling into the corner. He's not doing anything crazy with that steering wheel or jerking it. He's got a good handling race car.
And right there, it looks like a pass being made or attempted to be made right behind. That's Al Unser. Was on the outside of Ari Leyendyk Jr., but not able to make that stick. Ari holding position. And that is P.J. Chesson, who has multiple wins on the season. And his car owner, Catherine Nunn and Mo Nunn Racing, have put together a group of ladies who are going to test to see if they can get in the cars next year for the Menard's Infiniti Pro Series. So a great deal, different things happening with the series, and Catherine Nunn breaking down a lot of barriers. And right now, P.J. Chesson not having the greatest of runs, but he's had an interesting season, to say the least.
Yeah, he's had a great year, and he's leading this second pack right now with John Herb and Simmons, and they'd love to catch this lead pack, but the lead pack's being smart in terms of just staying nose to tail.
All right, well, next year we will be going racing in a couple new areas, and we're definitely going to be going road racing. And we asked some of our drivers about next year, the road courses and racing at the USGP event at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Even if I'm doing the IndyCar Series next year, I'd really like to do that race. I think it's going to be awesome for the sponsors, and you know, you get the Pro Series a lot more exposure. I think it'll be on the showcase for the world to see, and it'll really kind of solidify itself.
I have a lot of experience on the street, at home, highway. I drive the hell out of my own car, man. It's great, but not too much on the racetrack. I love the schedule. The schedule is awesome for next year, especially getting out there with the USGP, which is looks awesome.
We go to all those little local go-kart tracks where they have like series and teams and stuff, and we're pretty quick there, so who knows. And then all the, like my brother said, all the experience we get on the road, I mean, banging around the rental cars, that's good experience too, so we'll have to see. Give it a shot.
It's not really rental car abuse if you can bring it back while it's still under its own power to the agency, right, Robbie? But
words to live by.
Words to live by. It brings up a good point, though, that a lot of these drivers are former road racers that turn oval drivers. The Chessons are going to have to go the other way. How's the learning curve going to be for them?
I think it's going to be tougher going from oval experience to gain road course experience. One thing now, though, is go-karts have really come back strong, and there's a lot of little go-kart tracks, so that type of experience will benefit those guys well.
And coming around right now, we are going to have 4 laps to go, and we have quite a lead pack. It's still anybody's game. 5-car pack. You see Ari Leyendyk swinging out maybe a little wide, looking for a little air, but where's the move going to come, Robbie? Is it going to be everybody trying at one time, or is it going to be different staggered moves?
I think it's going to be different staggered moves from second place, from third place back. I think Travis Gregg in second. We know he's had some good runs on Tiago, but he's going to wait to the last lap.
3 laps to go, and Travis Gregg sitting in second place, and the man with all the records in front right now, Thiago Medeiros, he's got to be pretty wily, and he probably knows what Travis is going to try to throw at him. And also, they are teammates.
They are teammates, but that doesn't mean anything right now. And like we said earlier, Thiago is going to stay on the bottom. Yeah, Al Unser made the stick up top there and went by Ari. So, and Ari's going to, you got to know Ari's going to come right back on the high side. Well, 2 to go at the line here. There's P.J. Chesson. We know he loves the high side of the racetrack. He's looking to the high side of Ari Leindijk. And that's P.J. in the red car on the right side of your screen right now.
And they're getting wide. We got a couple wide there. And Al Unser, his best finish so far in the season, he has 4 third-place finishes. So right now equaling that. But he looks like he's looking for a line around Greg. And I thought Greg might have been staying a little bit tighter there with Thiago. He's dropping back just a little bit. White flag is now out. This is our last lap of racing. What will happen? That's the question. They're tightening up. It's Medeiros, it's Greg, and it is Unser. Those are your top 3 going towards the backstretch right now, going down it. Will there be a move for the lead? See Travis Greg looking outside a bit. Will someone be able to get by Thiago Medeiros, or will he take his? Oh, and another win for Thiago Medeiros. A great performance, and the rookie in only his 3rd race, the 2nd place, a good finish as well.
Yep. Yeah, and Greg did a great job there, smart. And, you know, he made a run at the end. It just wasn't enough.
Thiago Medeiros tying the record for wins in a season. 7 wins for Thiago Medeiros, your season champion, and that record equaled by Mark Taylor is the guy that had that record before.
Yeah, and we know Thiago's the real deal. He actually tested with Ryan Reinbold Racing, our team, and the guys were really impressed with his ability. And like I say, Thiago's the real deal.
Well, he said he didn't want to share the glory. It was his championship last week. He's got the flag out, the Brazilian flag. Thiago Medeiros, your winner. When we come back, we will talk to him. An unbelievable performance here in Texas. Today's Menard's Infiniti Pro Series Texas 100 is being brought to you by Firestone Tires. For more information on Firestone Tires, visit your local Firestone retailer. And Thiago Medeiros, the first time we've seen that with all the records he has, doing donuts, 6 wins on this season, 7 overall. That was the record we talked about. An exuberant young man. Definitely stoked to be leaving this season with a win and the championship. Lots of things going on in the young Brazilian's life. Trying to step forward into the Indy cars next year, and your final results will go like this. It was Medeiros, as we said. Travis Gregg finishing 2nd. Al Unser, a 3rd place finish. That puts him 5 third places on the season. Then Leindijk Jr. and P.J. Chesson. Unbelievable turn of events here today. And it was definitely a spectacular race.
Yeah, it was a great way to end the year, and we got a great champion.
Thiago will carry the flag for Brazil and for the Infiniti Pro Series, and Jamie Little is with him now.
Thanks, Cameron. Well, Thiago won his first race here last year, and he finishes on a high note. Thiago, this was just icing on the cake for you. You didn't even have to race today. What did it mean to you to take the victory?
Oh, it means a lot, and it's the best way is to leave this category to looking forward to a ride next year. And 6 wins on the road, 7 poles, so there's nothing else that I can ask for.
How about your teammate giving you a run for your money down to the wire?
Oh yeah, we had a really good run with Travis, and Infiniti Motorsport did a really good job this weekend. We had the 1st and 2nd place in this weekend, so it's great for us, for the team.
Okay, so this definitely is your last Menard's Infiniti Pro race?
Oh, unfortunately, looking forward for Aero next year.
All right, well, you heard it here. His plans are big time for next year, guys, so perhaps we'll see him in the IRL.
Well, we know it's his dream. We'll see if he's going to get there. You can see the points. Paul Dano will clinch that 2nd place spot. Ari Leindijk Jr. moves up into 3rd place for the overall series. He told me before the race that was something he really wanted to do, followed by Chesson and Jesse Mason in 5th place, who unfortunately missed these last couple races. One good note, I want to point out that all the drivers in that accident have been cleared from the hospital, including James Chesson. So definitely good news there, Robbie.
Yeah, it is. We saw what a big hit that he had there. And I think it says a lot about these cars and the integrity of these cars that everybody walked away from that.
Oh, for sure, and it's been an awesome year, and I definitely want to thank Dr. Jerry Punch, who was our host in many of the events here, Robbie Buell, who is our expert side-by-side, Jamie Little, who's been down in the pits. Don't forget, coming up next, monster truck drags on ESPN2. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.